let's have our third team, Cherise and Menora from Marymount Secondary School. The title of their presentation is Hot Air Balloon.
Hello everyone, I'm Shiu.
And I'm Menora Shiu. We are both from Marymount Secondary School.
We both love science and that's why we joined this competition, hoping to share to you our passion for science. We also hope kids could learn science through fun experiments and show their creativity and the importance of safety through it.
Talking of passion for science, do you guys love it and why? It's our turn to share, okay. So, my group partner Cherise and I do love science. In my leisure time, I often read books that are related to science or search for new discoveries. I personally like chemistry and biology the most. Have you ever felt so thirsty that you needed water immediately, even if it's only 1 second? To me, science is like water, which is necessary for survival. It freshes me up daily with amusing facts, brightening up my day. Without science, I wouldn't be able to survive or endure the pain of thirst for it. So,
Okay, that's enough. It's my turn now. Everything in our daily lives involves science, so we can't be separated from it. From the moment we wake up, the toothpaste we use, and how our breakfast is cooked are already related to science. Science is essential in our daily life, and the more you know about it, the better your life will be. As I'm always curious about a lot of things, I love science as it could let me know how things work. For me, I like biology most, followed by chemistry and physics. I really love animals and I hope to learn more about them. So, let's talk about our experiment, shall we? Our experiment is about using food as fuel instead of traditional fuel such as propane gas, which is bad for the environment.
we had a few ideas before we chose this one, like brushing teeth with foods or rubbing olive oil onto skin for keeping the skin moist. So you might ask why we would like to choose this experiment instead. It's because we thought that brushing teeth with foods might be allergic to kids, would cause allergy to kids. And also, rubbing olive oil is not that fun, right? So, we chose to make the hot air balloon, which is more interesting. And this is good for the kids because they can understand it better.
Hot air balloon experiments is all about innovation. This is the combination of existing experiments to create a whole new and original experiment. In our summer holidays, we got onto a hot air balloon for sightseeing. There, a tour guide taught us the science behind the hot air balloon. We learned that the hot air balloon uses mainly propane gas for its fuel. Undeniably, propane gas is a greenhouse gas, which is not environmental friendly. Therefore, we disliked the idea of using propane gas as fuel. We thought that food can be an alternative, so we decided to create a small experiment off the idea.
If you're the person who likes food, playing with your friends, or even doing crafts, this experiment suits you to the ground. Through the experiment, we could find out what food could make the balloon fly higher as fuel. We would teach the children more about the concept of calories so that they could pick the best choice for the fuel of the hot air balloon. This experiment is suitable for 10 to 12-year-old kids because it's dangerous for younger children to do experiments that involve fires. The picture in the middle shows the balloon we've made. The picture on the left shows the container where the food should be burnt. And the picture on the right is the drafts that we drew, which shows the different parts of the balloon, the hot air balloon. We also brought a real one that we've made. It's this. It's kind of small and basic in terms of design.
The hot air balloon works by energy conversion. First, the chemical energy stored in the food is converted into heat energy inside the envelope. As there is heat energy in the envelope, the air molecules inside move more vigorously and some molecules are pushed out, which makes the air density inside lower. With lower air density, the hot air balloon floats in the air.
As we have just mentioned, we would teach the children about the concept of calories because 1 calorie is used for raising 1 degree Celsius of 1 kilogram of water. More energy is released by burning food that are high in calories. As explained, the distance between air particles will increase because of the high-calorie foods. Therefore, a more vigorous movement will be encouraged.
So you'll need 4 different types of food, which has different calorie values and are flammable, such as cotton candy, marshmallows, crushed chips, crushed Oreos, and breadcrumbs, etc. Any 4 will do. For chips and Oreos, we recommend you to crush them into powder form. By doing this, you can easily fit the right amount of chips or biscuits into the container. This makes it more easily to burn. The final calorie value of the selected foods will be announced.
Before doing the experiment, remember to be careful of the fire, put on safety goggles, and do not touch the burning food with bare hands. Remember, safety first.
Children doing the experiment should pay attention to the procedure. They should first design and build the whole hot air balloon and then transfer the burning food onto the capturing container. The children may either hold the top end of the envelope or put the hot air balloon onto a stand and clamp apparatus. They should mark the height where the hot air balloon starts to rise and the highest point of the rising hot air balloon.
All right, to the fun part. Of course, you want to finish your experiment. And the children could show their creativity by designing the envelope and gondola in groups, and could compete with each other by the height and the design of the hot air balloon. Hope you all liked it. Thanks for watching.
Wait a second. Thank you all for giving us a chance to share our experiment to you all. At first, we thought that joining this competition is like biting more than we could chew, and we just couldn't manage it well ourselves. Luckily, we got a helping hand from our teacher advisor, who gave us a lot of suggestions and advice. Finally, out of the blue, we got into the finals. We were very excited and were glad that our hard work paid off. This is the end of our presentation. Thank you.
BASF. We create chemistry.